What's up, gamers? It's Nightwing here, the We Live Game Reviewer, bringing you the last user-requested review, Star Fox 64. Story for this game. Alright, the 64 version is a remake, basically, except more detailed. During the Lylat Wars, Andross was banished to the planet Venom. Years after the war, Star Fox team with James McCloud was sent to investigate. Pigma set a trap for the team and betrays them to Andross. Peppy is the only member to escape and tell Fox's son about his father's fate. Andross has again invaded the Lylat system and declares war on Corneria and the surrounding planets. It's up to you and the rest of the Star Fox team to save the Lylat system and defeat Andross. Concept for this game. First off, you're going to discover that the entire part of this game takes place in the Lylat system, which is the home to not just the Star Fox mercenary force, but also the Cornerian and Venom armies, respectively. Your first concept, mission, or goal of the game is to defend General Pepper and save the planet Corneria, which has been nearly destroyed by Andross and his forces, mainly for revenge against General Pepper and company. The game also has two different objectives. There's either mission completed, which means the mission was halfway completed, either you failed or you didn't do everything right, or mission accomplished, which is every ace pilot's main goal. The game is split into two different paths. The left path, which is more difficult, and the right path is for mainly beginner players who really didn't complete the missions the way they were supposed to. But each planet and each mission is challenging and fun to play, and it makes this game really, really exciting. Another thing that I really liked about this game is you actually have the option, depending on what part of the map you are on the Lylat system, to change your path, which makes the game really, really exciting. Another thing that's really cool about this game is the fact that you can earn medals based on your performance. The game is split into different vehicles as well. Your first opening vehicle is, of course, the R-Wing. Then you have the Landmaster, which is used for mainly just that one ground mission, but it's a really, really cool vehicle. I like it a lot. And of course, you have the Blue Marine, which is used on the Aquas level. It's the only level that this submarine is used, but it's a wicked powerful sub, and the Aquas level is just really, really cool to play. But don't get me wrong, it's a very hard level. The whole point of this game, too, is to complete the missions with your entire wingmates intact, which is no easy feat by any standards. I'll tell you guys that right now. And of course, the whole point of the game is to fight the giant monkey Andross. Alright, controls for this game. Just so you know, this is N64 controls. Move your ship with the control stick. In order to charge your laser, all you do is hit the A button. What's great about that is it actually logs on to enemies. In order to brake, hit C down. If you want to do a loop, it's C left and down on the control stick at the same time. Using your blasters is simply the A button, and you can also charge it, as I said before. The boost is C left just by itself, and you get a quick boost. The other point is to collect bombs, checkpoints, and rings to restore health. Now, what you're going to see next is actually the use of the secondary weapon. For the R-Wing, it's of course the bomb. In order to use the bomb, all you do is press the B button. If you want to do a heat-seeking bomb, make sure you target the enemy with the A button and then hit the B button, and it'll kind of heat-seek after them. The roll is simply done by either double-tapping R or Z. When you're the Blue Marine sub, you have unlimited supply of torpedoes. That's simply done by pressing the B button. Controls are the same. Landmaster is identical to the R-Wing with the exception it's on the ground. To hover, all you do is hit R and Z at the same time. And that's basically it. Alright, the design for this game. And it is a beautiful game to look at. This game has aged incredibly well. What you're seeing right now is actually the Corneria stage with the water. Or how about this scene with the Andross people attacking the Cornerian fleet? This is probably one of my favorite levels. The Katina stage, where Katina's battling the enemy and stuff like that. It looks like something out of Independence Day. It's just absolutely amazing. And the level itself, with all the different units and stuff, there's like thousands of units. It's such a blast to play it, and just to look at this level, it's just like, wow. Absolutely stunning. Another really cool level is, of course, the Y system. Also, the Sector Z is really cool. Aquas is a very cool stage. The only problem I have with it is it's too dark to see all the water textures. but the lighting effects for that stage were really, really cool. As was this stage, and of course, the lava stage is another amazingly detailed stage, especially for 1997. The enemies themselves have a lot of detail into them. I especially liked the kind of Macross enemy robots. The bosses themselves had a lot of thought and detail put into them. They're all unique and different from one another, and they have unique ways of defeating them. Star Fox team did an amazing job of putting this game together, and it's just an absolute joy to look at. Look at the lighting effects for this boss battle with the giant clam thing. It's just amazing. Oh, such a cool game. History for this game. Time for me to share my vast gaming knowledge with you guys. Alright, Star Fox, as you know, was first introduced on the Super NES. It used the Super FX technology. But did you know it had a sequel called Star Fox 2? Even though the game was completely completed, Nintendo canceled it and moved their project over to the Ultra 64, where the game became yet another remake. Koji Kondo actually did the music for this game. You may know him from the Legend of Zelda theme and, of course, Mario fame. An element from Star Fox 2, other than the Lylat system map, which is alive and well in Star Fox 64, is the all-new, all-range mode, which gave you the ability to do U-turns and to make fighting bosses a cakewalk. The fact that you could switch and turn around. Another brand new element to the Star Fox series, which is alive and well from Star Fox 2, is the introduction of Star Fox mercenary rivals, Star Wolf, which is just an awesome thing. Star Fox 64 actually has sequels, such as Star Fox Adventure, which continues the story, as does Star Fox Assault, and the last game that was introduced, Star Fox Command, is all in the same universe. Alright, bad aspect about this game. What do I have wrong with this wonderful series of games? Well, one thing that I still hate about Star Fox to this day is the fact that they're all considered great mercenary pilots, but this is what I don't understand. They're always getting in trouble, and you always have to bail them out. This is supposed to be the elite of the Lylat system, and they're always asking for your help. Even Falco, who's an ace amongst himself, is always asking for help. I just don't understand that about this game. It's like, it really takes away from the awesomeness of this game. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to show Slippy getting killed, just because I just hate that. So there you go, haters. Die, Slippy, die. Moving on, I also hated the mines. You shoot them and then they blow up around you. It's ridiculous. Another thing I hated about this is shoot the missiles down before they shoot you down and your co-pilots. It just never works. I hate that stage. I just absolutely hate it because it always drains your health. It's ridiculous. Alright, time for the good aspect about this game. Star Fox 64 is really great for multiplayer as well. So if you have 4 friends and you guys want to duke it out, have at it. Another thing I absolutely loved about this game, I'm going to repeat myself, is the Katina stage. Because it just reminded me so much of Independence Day. And this is the only stage that I can think of, other than Venom, that the Star Fox team are not asking for your aid. Another thing I loved about this game is the dogfighting mechanic. It is just so well done. And I just love playing that game just to fight the Star Wolf team. It's just so well done. And what was great, when you defeated them, you didn't have to play them again like in Star Fox Assault. Another thing that I really loved about this game is there were quirky ways to defeat bosses that wasn't done in other Nintendo games at that time. There was always an alternate way to defeat the boss, which was just awesome, and it just made this game so much more fun. I strongly recommend you guys download this. It's 1,000 Wii points on the Nintendo Virtual Console. This is just an amazing game. It has high replay value. It's very challenging. Go and try to get all those medals. This game gets a 9 out of 10. Absolutely amazing. The next game that I will be reviewing is another wife request. This time, it's a Super NES and Sega Genesis classic, Earthworm Jim. That's all for my end, gamers. God bless, and happy gaming.